Jumbo Jumbo, welcome back to my YouTube channel, SMTK 4860, creating business. You know, spaghetti sauce can create a very good business because little bit cannot work if you want to make a nice tasty soup spaghetti. And everyone likes to eat nice, taste the delicious food. So if I want to make spaghetti sauce, real spaghetti sauce without a lot of vegetables to have much meat and more tasty. This is how I make it. So this is the starting. First to bake it like that and to put it aside. See, this is where I'm putting it aside. Yeah, so put the pan on the side for the time being. The meat is out on the fridge because it's good to protect it, to keep it as cool as possible before baking, or to make sure that it's fresh. Put on the pan a little bit of oil, some onion, and then begin to bake halfway. Take your time, take your time, take your time, because this is the first step of preparing spaghetti sauce. And for business or for what, is the best thing is to bake it little bit by little bit, so that all of it will be having the same taste. Because when I fry it or bake it, all of it, when it's all of it fried, then it's not nicely good or fried. So the best thing is to fry little bit by little bit, and frying it is with high fire, so that it will and then after that it's on the side there. For the beginning, the fire is very high, so here is the minced meat, and then the coriander powder for the spaghetti sauce. Remember, my title has put it super baking because it's my own creation. Everyone have got how to make it, so this is how my husband made it. So try it not for long. start, because this is the beginning of preparing it, and then if you keep the taste of the meat, because I don't want it to have the taste of only tomatoes. I want it to have the taste of meat. You know, for me, I find the best business is the first one, the best. There are so many nice businesses, but for me, I find the best ones is for eating, because everyone likes to eat nice and delicious food. See, the fire has to be enough so that the pan will be very hot, and then the fridge, the fridge is better than the meat will be halfway nicely baked, fried. It's halfway nicely fried. Don't mind my English, because I'm not an English person. I run English. So bear with me, or bear with us, and you see how my husband likes to start making spaghetti sauce. Thank you for Hugo. Thank you, Isa. Thank you, all of you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. See, today is about how someone can create a business with spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti sauce. So, very nice. Meat. It's beef meat. Spaghetti sauce, how my husband may usually make it. I think this is the Belgium way of spaghetti sauce making. So after he fried, then we will continue with the following step. So this is what is baked and fried. So he put it there. We go back to the fridge to take out the next packet, because he likes to keep it in the fridge and taking it one by one, because especially at this time it's summer and it's too hot. Hi guests, hello guests. So there you put the minced meat on the pan and start baking it. Immediately when he put the meat, then he put a little bit of oil. Remember, for you, the oil is used depending with which oil you like. So like that, and be sure the pan is not getting burnt. So when you put it, oh, I'm oiling back. Meet my husband making spaghetti sauce. You know, spaghetti sauce can also be a good business because everyone likes to eat delicious. So this is the first step. Jinji, welcome. This is the first step, how to make Belgium spaghetti sauce. Remember, this spaghetti sauce, it will not be having a lot of vegetables, only a few vegetables like tomato and onions, because the best is when the spaghetti sauce is tasting much meat, the taste of meat, I mean. So When you want the taste of vegetables and meat, that's another way, but because now he wants the taste building, the taste of meat when eating spaghetti, then the sauce will be having much taste of meat. So then we fry it that way and putting it on the side. Continue. Oh, yeah. So this is the fried minced meat. Fried minced meat, and now he is preparing the next step. So a moment. Spaghetti sauce, then the meat is fried, and now is the second step. The first step is done, and now is the second step. Put the fire low, and then wait on. So after a few minutes on the raw fire, then to put it on the side to continue with the next step and to cool it a little bit so that the fat from the meat will go under the pot. After that, we continue with the next step. Remember, we are preparing spaghetti sauce. Belgian spaghetti sauce. Here. When preparing spaghetti sauce, the best thing is to cut the onions immediately and start the next step, because when you cut the onions and you leave them, then they can make the food get spoiled very fast. So the best thing for the nice taste is cut it immediately, so that the whole taste of the onions will be mixed with the meat. Ini one, ini win. So wait to so right here you prove Kenapa batik anjing nih really? Minced meat, fixing spaghetti sauce. This is the first step, and the second step is coming. ¿Qué rope? Second step is on the way coming. Remember, it's a spaghetti sauce. That's the first step. Preparation of the next step is on the way, coming. Bear with me. And because the meat have to cool down so that the taste of the meat will stay in the meat, so it have to stay like that a little bit for the time being preparing the onions. My friend, remember the onions is two different colors. As you can see, is red onion and white onion for the spaghetti sauce. Two red onions and white onions. So preparing the next step of spaghetti Belgian style. So for me, I like two types of mixed onions. So there will be no carrots. This is what I find best for the spaghetti with onions, white and maroon. Is it maroon? They all we call it red onions. Maroon. This is the second step for spaghetti with much taste of meat. So the one who is cutting onions have gone to clear his eyes because the iron is Netherlands, sorry, onions. They have taken him marathon. And remember the onions of onions for the spaghetti sauce have to be cut that time, not to cut fast and wait. No, it's to cut the onions and continue cooking. At the moment he has stopped because I asked him in actions, why is he crying? He have gone to wash his face because the iron is in Netherlands, in English, the onions. They have taken him a marathon. He have gone to the bathroom fast without seeing. Yeah. Remember, we are making a spaghetti sauce. So this and especially with this weather, and onions. Taking marathon. Anyway, let's continue. Second step, make Belgian spaghetti sauce. because as I walk around the street with my mayonnaise and free, oops, no, yeah. Remember we first baked the meat, the minced meat. What else hand here? Then
Dat is lang geleden zo.
yeah.
Oh.
The onions is taking you marathon. Let him wash his hands and he can continue. So we mix red or maroon onions and white ones. Okay, that's the fourth big onion. Me, I'm sitting here on the side. I don't want onions to take me marathon. I see the quantity of the onions which I have cut till now. As you can see, he wants to start crying. Normally, some food they are being prepared earlier, but for the best taste of the spaghetti, he cut the onions immediately. Not to cut and to wait. No, it's to cut and to put them on the so that we can continue. Otherwise, the taste will all go. So I can see how his eyes and his face is red, or is pink from the onions. Like that. And me, yeah, so on the cleaning of growth. Eerste denk ik. Het is hier binnen. Ik ga halfway. Ik kan het ding creëren. Ik kan het ding creëren from how he feels. Okay, we continue. Okay.
Hey, dat is nog niet gedaan, man, die duur.
So we put the oil on the onions, not too much oil, and then at the same time the croydon is in Netherlands. The spices. So we did the we did the onions on the fire. The meat is halfway baked, fried, so wait. You have gone a little bit to cry because of the onions. Then is to start. What's the hand?
Ben ik heb zo al gehad 2 tegenwals.
Nog een keer.
Nee.
Onion gezet. Maar je venster open.
Ja, doe dat.
En de dog is bien voor bietje.
Welke doen?
De dog buiten. Maar weet
Ah ja, dat mag. Ja.
I go to open the door because if I use this CapCut of the fire, then there will be a lot of noise and now in the green bit the trees. Ja, ongeveer nou
Oh,
boer.
alle 2 hè.
Ja. Ja, join is heel sterk.
Opverdomme, dat ben ik nooit gehad.
Het goed is dat als je wat hebben de ziekte van de ogen is weg, is gewassen. Remember the spaghetti sauce, this we had already baked, and now is the second step. The ayoin is Netherlands. The onions, sorry. The onions now, 2 types of onions. The maroon one and the white one. You know someone who wants to start a business and he or she doesn't know which one, share him this video or her this video so that he can learn how he can make start a new business of Belgian spaghetti sauce. There will be a little bit of noise here because I want this water vapor to be taken by the machine. Don't mind the noise. Just watch. Don't mind the noise because my kitchen is smelling a lot of onions. So sorry. On the side there is the meat. Remember, before we mix it, you will see the technique which he uses so that the spaghetti sauce will be having a very nice, delicious taste. then wherever you are, if you want, you can try it. If you have a business, you can make this way spaghetti, or to have a new recipe of Belgian spaghetti sauce. Bear with me because there is a lot of noise. But if I don't open it, maybe the alarm will go for cooking and not opening up. So just watch. Continue watching and remember the oil. You put the oil a little bit and you mix the oil together with the onions at the same time, so that the onions will not need much oil for protecting of cholesterol. So continue to stir it. So that all of this will be nicely baked the same. That's why spaghetti sauce, onions is needed to keep on stirring it, so that you don't have some of them black ones. It doesn't have to burn. This garlic is okay.
Something on what sort of one day? What is it?
It's for you who you mark. Ma non ho due, ya la creo que you deserve to get mark. That's a mark. And then do it of the broccoli of milk.
Is it the only person?
They do the broccoli in their place. They sell all name it home. Some milk they make and they got the broccoli. Then it's the largest master. They are two of the like plasma. It's the box is where then the smart is waiting.
You start with 3 water this day. What do you think?
Vad blir det?
Water is beiju.
Ja.
3 plain.
Ah,
Ja.
okej.
Och veda, ja.
The view is mitt i det. View is mitt i det.
Nej, jävlar.
Then we mix the onions and the minced meat like that. Then we continue with the third step. Bear with me. Step by step. Remember, he mix it, he do it step by step to give the food some time to cool down, because he says when it cools down while on the process, then the taste comes very nice, delicious Belgian spaghetti sauce. Remember, this sauce, it will be having much meat and very less of vegetables, because you know our body needs protein and whatever vitamins. Yeah? So we will put very few vegetables so that the rule of the nice taste of spaghetti Belgium sauce will be having delicious taste. That is the onions and the minced meat. For the time being, preparing the third step. So just bear with us, and the third step is coming. He used that for the juice from the onions to mix with the meat. I was about to say with the fleece. Netherlands in English. Sorry. With the meat. I was about to say with the fleece. Sorry, it's from thinking in Netherlands and talking in English, and I learn English, so if I make a mistake, please forgive me, because English is not, I don't talk English every day. Maybe per week I talk 5 minutes English, for the rest is Netherlands, and that's why I'm confusing, because thinking in English and then to talk in Netherlands. So the third step is on the way, coming. Remember the oil. I'm not bothering to tell you which oil I'm using, because it's with your taste, which taste you like. But yeah. So even with the with the spices is with your taste. So I cannot tell you that you have to use this or that spices or oil. Is with your taste, which taste you like or which oil you like. So therefore, the only thing I know is not too much oil, so that the spaghetti sauce will not be swimming on the oil. And the aim is to taste the taste of the minced meat and the taste of the type of vegetables that I will mix. So that's why I don't like using much oil. Just a little bit to bake the meat, sorry, and to bake the onions. Yeah, he is almost done with the third step. Almost done with the third step. Oops. 1 minute. I go to look for the charger, maybe. Get spaghetti. Get spaghetti. Get spaghetti. Spaghetti taste. Get spaghetti. And the third step is to put carrots and some water and then a little bit of oil together. I was a little bit late to show you, but it's a little bit of water on the pan, carrots, and little bit of oil. Remember, I want to charge. I had forgotten that my phone was not having enough power. The handbook. Yeah. Sorry, there was a drop of some get spaghetti. So that's carrots and a little bit of water and a little bit of oil. Without putting the spices, otherwise the spices will make them have not the real taste that that we want. And remember, it's a step by step to make the spaghetti sauce Belgium style. And when we put step by step, then the taste is more delicious. Add a little bit of oil when the carrot starts boiling. And remember, the carrots will not be completely cooked because we still have to mix them with the meat. So bear with me, continue cooking. On the side there you see the minced meat and the onions. They are waiting, they are cooling. Bear with me, there will be a noise also. Set up a cut. You need it now. Prima del grano portare. Carrots, they are cooking now. Now we can mix the onions and the minced meat. Carrots, we mixed. Then we go to the fourth step. We take the fourth step. Underneath that. Vicky, under. Yeah. So, yeah. Bear with me. The mess. Oh, badly. Here. The fourth step of Belgium spaghetti sauce is on the way. Remember, it's step by step. And now put the sauce, then a little bit of water to take out what is there on the pot. We put low fire, completely low fire, and then we take the next is tomato sauce, and then a little bit of water to make sure that our sauce will not get burned under. Although the cook pot is non-stick, so then we start stirring. My dear friend, if you know someone.
Pak nog maar in doen. Pak daar nog maar in.
Okay. If you know someone who wants to start a business of spaghetti, you can share him or her this video, and then he can have extra of. There we are, more sauce. Remember, the sauce is with tomatoes and onions already made. So that the taste will be more and more delicious. Remember, this our spaghetti sauce is the one with much meat, not much vegetables. Sometimes it's also good to make with the vegetables. Next time we'll make it because there are some people who doesn't eat meat. So next time.
Geef die een andere nog maar.
Okay. Next time we will make spaghetti sauce.
Anders is dat, ja, wel.
Okay. Next time we will make spaghetti sauce with only vegetables without meat, because there are some people who doesn't eat meat and they can eat spaghetti with the delicious Belgian spaghetti vegetarian, but this is with meat. We are still going on adding.
Dan zal wel genoeg zijn.
Okay. The sauce, as you can hear, he says that will be enough. So I close the door of where the sauce is. Okay. Little bit of water in the pot which was having the sauce, so that take out everything like that. The fire is low fire, and we continue. Now is to then put a little bit high fire like that. Start turning it. Sometimes you can add the peas, but because this is the technique of making it with the one carrot, tomato and meat and carrots, and is the spaghetti sauce with much meat, and the taste will be like you are eating spaghetti with only meat because of the taste.
Dat is toch goed.
Yeah. Remember, when you don't put much vegetables, then the spaghetti sauce is thicker. And when you take the spaghetti and you start rolling them on the fork, then you can take the sauce home. Yeah.
Oei, dat moet saus blijven.
Ja, saus. Dat van de beef is heel goed omdat vlees geen beef ook, hè?
Ja.
Remember, we have not yet put salt and was already the croydon and the spices for the taste. Croydon. Salt is the last, because in the spaghetti sauce, when you put salt earlier, then the meat will lose its taste, and the meat will be a little bit harder. But like this, and then afterwards is the cubes that will line up with the meat, with the sauce, I mean. Keep on stirring so that the onions the carrots, the meat will be on the same line without finding some meat is holding each other. Then the minced meat will go one by one. Don't call me. Please don't call now. Don't call now, please. I'll call you back later.
Als je geproefd hebt.
Ja. Please don't call. Don't call, please. Don't call me. I will call you back later. Don't call me. If you have a question or if you want to tell me something, just wait there with me, please. I will call you back later or call me back later because now I'm busy. The phone I'm using is the phone you are calling. Please, 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 I beg you. Don't call me. Call me back later or just let me finish. I will call you back later. Excuse me for now. Kind regards, yeah. So, what were you, what safety?
Huh?
What safety?
Je mocht zelfs proeven.
Ah.
Ja, je kunt nooit weten, hè.
Ja.
Als er iets tussen zit, dan ben je het niet, hè.
Yeah. So he's saying, my husband is saying, afterwards I have to taste before it's done to feel the taste of the spices. So remember is to keep on mixing it. Keep on mixing it. Keep on mixing it. Low fire. Every few minutes, mix it so that.
Dan moet brobben.
Okay.
Dan is het goed.
It has to start boiling. That's what he's saying, as you can hear. Keep on stirring, mixing it till when it starts boiling, so that the meat will not be on like a ball. It will not make a meatball. That's why the reason of mixing it. And the onions will give the meat a nice taste. Remember, these are two types of onions. And when it's for business, it doesn't have to use so much what is it? Spices like coriander or the basilicas, because there are some people who doesn't use those things. So after that is to put the yeah. After that is to put, that's the powder for maize, eh?
Yeah.
After that is to put a little bit powder of maize, so that the spaghetti sauce will be nice, thick, that when you sit on the table and you roll your spaghetti with a fork, even without using a spoon, you can be able to take the sauce, so the spaghetti sauce, or the spaghetti will be able to take enough portion of the spaghetti sauce to have a nice taste in your mouth of spaghetti sauce.
Als dat plat is, dan moet er wel in zitten, niet dat dat water is.
Ja.
Dus dan moet er wel stijf zijn.
As you can hear, it's the same what I have told you. The maize powder is to make the spaghetti sauce thicker, not to have water from the tomatoes. So the maize powder makes the sauce thicker. I can tell you myself. It's the time I know that he uses also maize powder. I swear I didn't know. He normally make it, but I never bothered to watch. But now is the time. For all those years, he makes a spaghetti sauce.
Just begins.
Yeah.
Sit.
Yeah. You see, now he's saying, now it starts boiling. As I told you, don't stop stirring it, mixing it, until when the sauce will start boiling. 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 You see? So it have to stay much more longer on the fire until when you see it's, see, bubbling, boiling. See, look where he is pointing on the wood spoon. You see, it starts saying, I'm almost ready. I'm following my saliva from how I'm imagining. Boom, 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 boom. Remember to give a like to the show. Okay, if you see it's not yet thicker enough how you want, you add a little bit of maize powder. You can get it at the shop, it has got the name, but because I'm not advertising them, I'm not going to mention it. So you see, it's starting to be nice thicker, nice and nice thicker. Remember, if you don't put the maize powder, sorry, I'm mixing English and Netherlands. If you don't put the maize powder, then it will be more thinner. If you add the maize powder, how you want, depending to how you want, but the best spaghetti sauce, the sauce have to be thicker, not that when it's finished to be made to see like there is thin soup on top. No, you see, now it starts boiling, boiling. boiling. We have not need the here.
Wat?
De kliniek voor de smaak.
Ah,
Ja,
ik denk dat er overal in zit.
en die met de dozen.
Nee.
Laatste keer heb je gemaakt zo lekker, zo, maar ik heb niet gekeken wat hij heeft. Maar met dat gaat meer, omdat er geen zout daar.
Ja, maar dat zit in dat vlees, hè. Ook, hè. Voilà.
De vlees is even wat op zo daar. Nou niet, geef het die hout, de riep op hout.
Wat?
Tomaten. Ja. Van de kiep.
Hier.
Ja, en hier hebben ze deze.
Ja.
Ja. Nu is boiling. Boiling, keep on stirring so that the sauce will not stick. And then after that, the last spice is the cubes. You can use chicken cube. Sorry, mixing. Chicken cube or beef cube or vegetable cube. But the best thing is meat with meat. Chicken with chicken. This is beef. This is beef and chicken. Two types of meat. Minced chicken and minced meat. Mag ik proeven?
Just a bit salt. En je hebt ook geen zout erin van.
Ja.
Ja.
Wauw. Lekker. Tasty.
En wat pikant, hè.
Delicious.
Daar moet genoeg zijn.
Remember, if you like it with the chili, it's for you to put it. But when you are making it for business, be sure not to mix. You have to know this side is with the chili, this side is without chili. Because not everyone who eats chili or make it without, then put chili on the side. But when you write it with the chili, the best thing is to cook it together with chili. So this is
En als dat nu blijft staan, dan wordt dat ook dikker zullen.
ja.
Oh ja.
Ah, okay. So now if you stay there, so nu is gedaan.
Ja.
Now it stays there for some times until you keep on stirring. Remember now it's not on the fire. And if you keep on mixing it until it will make itself more thick, because it have the maize flour or maize powder. Maize flour powder. So super get Get spaghetti. Get spaghetti. Get spaghetti. Oh, get spaghetti. Oh. So, that's my main DSM guy.
Ja.
Yeah. En de heat ook, laat maar.
Ja.
Spaghetti, spaghetti, getti. Spaghetti, spaghetti, getti, spaghetti. Super! Getti. Get it. There we are.
Dat is nog rap gegaan.
Ja, hè?
Ja.
1 uurtje.
Ja.
Nu ga ik poetsen. En daarna dat ga ik spaghetti halen. Daarop met 1 en ik ga beginnen. Ik ben gedaan met eten maken.
Ja.
Oké, is voor omdat ik weer rakens was. Hey, ik heb just said. Hey. Alsjeblieft. Ik vraag omdat ik weer kleding was, die rakens.
Ja.
Maar ik heb gewoond bij Marien. Niet 2 zaken, niet wassen en de fornuis. Dan elektriciteit neemt de piek. Als je doet 2 zaken met elektriciteit,
Ja.
de rekening komt niet met hoeveel je in gebruikt, is met de piek.
Ja.
Die, weet je?
Ja. Ik weet het.
Ja. Die andere keer ik heb gebruikt diezelfde tomatensaus.
Ja.
Zelfde.
Ja. Ja. Maar het kan zijn dat het soms te veel.
Ja, plus allemaal die tomaten is niet van hetzelfde jaar, hè. En niet van hetzelfde plant, hè.
Ja. Ja, dat is het zo. Ja. Kant, ja. Kunt je toch niet altijd.
Nu ook als ik ben niet hier zo zit ergens aan, ik kan zeggen bij je zitten. Ik maak spaghetti saus en ik open hier. Of verrassing. Nu ga ik beginnen. Please like the show. Belgian spaghetti sauce, very delicious. Ik kook spaghetti. hivyo. Spaghetti, spaghetti. Aia, ate. Spaghetti. Aia. Spaghetti. Getty, spaghetti. Yeah, yeah. Spaghetti. Getty, spaghetti. Getty. Spaghetti. Spaghetti, sauce. Spaghetti, getty, sauce. Spaghetti, getty, sauce. Getty sauce is ready. You see, it didn't take long to make a spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti, sauce. Getty. Sauce. Super sauce. Super sauce. You see, it's becoming thick and thick. Spaghetti, sauce. Spaghetti, sauce. Hapo sasa, kamata na ukamatirie. Spaghetti sauce. Yes. If you know someone with a restaurant, ask him or her to compare such a spaghetti sauce. There are so many different types of spaghetti sauce, way of making. But if you wanted to have that color without food color, natural, color from nice red tomatoes and carrots, the one which attracts the eyes. If you put it on the display, the customers will be pointing on this one. Which spaghetti sauce? Make it different types and display them. Then you'll see the customers will all the time point that one. Because for me, I eat the food fast with the color. How nice it's looking. How my heart feels here. I want that one with that color. Spaghetti. This is spaghetti. Can you eat rice with it also? Because of the taste. You see, you keep turning it. Don't cover it. Keep turning it. Keep turning it. See? By the time it's cold, it will be much more thick. So, without forgetting to say, spaghetti sauce, when you want it to be more thick, don't make it and eat it immediately. Make it and let it stay on the pot for quite some time, and then because of the maize powder, the maize powder make the sauce more and more thick. You can experience it yourself, but I know you know that. But this is my husband's way of making. It's not piquant, it's not having chili. It's not having much vegetables, it's much meat. It's very good, especially for the people who like to make muscles. Meat. Meat. When buying, you can check the meat with no fat, with the very low fat. That's why when you look at it, you don't see fat around it. It's just meat. The taste is meat taste. You see it? Just 2 carrots, meat, and tomatoes and the spices for the taste of some spices. If you like the color, you can give it a like. It's almost ready. It's ready. Now is to keep it without serving it, so that the more time I give it to cool, the more thicker the sauce it will be. Because you know, spaghetti sauce is nice when it's thicker. You see? It will stay there until when it will be thicker. When you look at it, you see it's not having oil or fat on top of it. And it will be more and more thicker because of using the maize powder flour, and because of cooking it, preparing it without mixing everything at the same time, step by step. So therefore, I kindly request you to give it a like, please.
Jenny.
What is it?
Met een ding, met een gsm.
Ah! Yeah. Sauce is becoming thicker and thicker. As you can see, Yes. As the ananas was nipped in the freezer, and then was fried, my great meat always say. No, it's very deep in the water, in the zone. Not a few. Remember, the longer we keep it, the longer we keep the spaghetti sauce, the more thicker it will be. Super, 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 spaghetti. Spaghetti. Ma spaghetti, ma spaghetti, 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 spaghetti sauce. Ma spaghetti, ma spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti, spaghetti sauce. You see, after some time you will see it will be much more thick and thick and thick. Nice tasty spaghetti sauce. Another technique of making nice tasty spaghetti sauce, after making it, when you taste it and don't put the spoon back again on the food, otherwise the food will be sour. But that's my own way of doing. I don't know how you do it. Please write for me there, drop a comment there and tell me how you make yours. I will appreciate very much. Very, very much. Super, spaghetti, spaghetti saucy. Super, 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 spaghetti saucy. After some time, you'll see the change of how thick the spaghetti sauce will be. my friends, as I told you, the longer we keep the spaghetti, the more thicker it is. It's depending with, yeah?
En die dadelijk dwang achter zetten.
Ah, okay. More you keep it, the more thicker, and after that to keep it in a cold, dry place. And as you know, that everything which have got begin, it have got the end. So we have come to the end of our show. Until next time, let me enjoy the spaghetti. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next time. Good. How? Ay. Okay. Hurry. Ay.